Carol is here with a whole garden's worth of geraniums. Nice to see you.
Thanks, Laura.
They're not in the ground for a reason.
No, do not put them in the ground. Soil is too cold.
And wet, too. They don't like wet feet, do they?
They want to dry out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they'll just sit there and they'll decline. So you're not gaining anything by getting them out in the ground. You can put them in containers and have some color on your front porch until the cold night. Pull it back in. If you do have plants in the ground or you've got huge containers, you should cover them with fabric, either an old blanket, an old sheet. You do not want to cover with plastic. That actually conducts the cold.
How about newspaper? Will that work?
You know, I've never tried newspaper, Laura, but I think, you know...
If it's thick enough, maybe? Maybe more than one sheet worth, yeah. But the point is that with the threat of frost right now, you do want to take precautions if you have tender plants out. I know I have peonies that are up, and I'm going to put sheets over them tonight, I think, just to be safe. Yeah,
it depends a little bit where you are. I mean, I know where we are in Lafayette. We're going to, if anybody gets a frost, it's going to be us. So we'll be doing a lot of covering.
Oh, boy.
Right. And, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
And it's a good reminder that we shouldn't plant in the ground unless it's a cold-tolerant annual.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about these geraniums. The colors that hybridizers have come up with are just, look at the colors. And if you can see the one, I'm holding it up here, it's variegated too, and it's so heavy it wants to fall over. Absolutely gorgeous.
They are beautiful. And, you know, look for a geranium that has good roots because they've got to hold a lot of weight. So, you know, these are a 4.5-inch pot, which is nice for a big plant like a geranium.
Okay, so pull it out of the pot maybe and just see that there's some root structure
just feel in there. And when you deadhead them, you want to take off all the way back to the leaf. Don't leave a stalk.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Carol, look forward to planting them.
I know.
Eventually. If you have questions, Carol is at the greenhouse. She'll be covering things up on Sentinel Heights Road tonight. There's her phone number and her website, too. And her email as well, if you want, or Facebook.